The United States and Iran appear trapped in a relentless cycle of military retaliation. 10 consecutive nights of heavy U.S. bombing have completely failed to break Iran's stranglehold on the vital Strait of Hormuz. Iran has met force with force every single time, aggressively targeting American strategic assets across the Gulf region. Now, this fierce Iranian retaliation has also claimed the lives of 3 U.S. service members since the past Friday. Trump has vowed that Iran will be forced to pay dearly for killing off each American soldier. Now, this escalating rhetoric threatens to drag the United States much deeper into an outright war. Oil prices briefly surged past $90 a barrel this weekend as Iran expanded its strikes on commercial shipping vessels and Gulf infrastructure. Gas prices are rising yet again, severely compounding the domestic backlash to what is already a highly unpopular war. Gas prices are rising again, compounding the domestic backlash to an already unpopular war, and now Iran is intentionally and aggressively raising the cost of war. Its Houthi allies have just imposed a strict maritime blockade directly on Saudi Arabia. And this critical move opens up an entirely new front against the Gulf's vulnerable energy infrastructure and global shipping lanes. Recent reports suggest that President Trump is now poised to make a definitive decision on the future course of this war. The immediate choices are launching another massive joint military campaign with Israel to force Iran's total capitulation, or pursuing another temporary ceasefire specifically aimed at reopening the blockade of Hormuz. Now, according to a report by Axios, international mediators have just presented both sides with a formal proposal for a 10-day ceasefire plan. This new ceasefire proposal would instantly halt the fighting, reopen crucial shipping lanes through the Strait of Hormuz, and grant Washington and Tehran the necessary room to salvage their collapsing memorandum of understanding. And this could allow the U.S. and Iran to negotiate a longer-term arrangement governing passage through the strait.
Mediators are working to prevent escalation of tensions. On the other hand, Iran is also relentlessly striving to stop the U.S. wrongdoings. As the Iranian armed forces retaliate with overwhelming force, crushing the U.S. aggression, various proposals put forward by the mediators have also been communicated to Iran.
همزمان که نیروهای مسلح ما با قوت و قدرت
But any such deal may mean conceding to some of Iran's red lines. The Axios report, citing a regional source, say that one of the options under consideration is to allow Iran to collect reasonable service fees for maritime security, environmental protection, and other services. And the sources that said that while the Iranians cannot dictate the terms, they also cannot be ignored.